This is one of the darkest stories in human history. A story not of ships, but of screams. Not of trade, but of stolen lives. Between the 1500s and the 1800s, over 12 million Africans were kidnapped from their homes. Men, women, children, taken from villages in West and Central Africa, dragged in chains to the coast, and sold like objects. European traders called it business. But for the people captured, it was the end of their world. They were forced onto slave ships, floating prisons, hundreds packed into tiny spaces, chained to the floor, barely able to breathe. Many died of disease, hunger, torture, or despair. Their bodies were thrown into the ocean. This journey became known as the Middle Passage, a path soaked in tears and blood. Those who survived the voyage reached the Americas, where they were sold at auctions. Families torn apart, names erased, identity erased, language erased. They were forced to work on plantations, sugar, cotton, tobacco, under brutal conditions. Punishments were cruel, humanity was stripped away, and generations were born into slavery with no freedom, no future. But the story doesn't end in suffering, because even in chains, they resisted. They sang songs of hope. They created new cultures, new music, new strength. They fought back through revolts, escapes, secret networks, and rebellions. Leaders like Toussaint Louverture, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and countless unnamed heroes refused to let their spirit die. Slowly, the world began to change. By the late 1800s, countries started abolishing slavery. Movements grew stronger. Voices rose louder. The system that lasted more than 300 years finally began to collapse. But the scars remained. The transatlantic slave trade didn't just steal people. It stole history, culture, futures, and shaped the world we live in today. Its impact is still seen in racism, inequality, injustice, and generational pain. This story is not comfortable. It is not beautiful. But it is the truth. And the truth deserves to be remembered. Millions were taken. Millions suffered. Their voices may be lost. But their story must never be.